You don't lack discipline. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're tired. In a way, sleep doesn't fix. You wake up exhausted, not from work, but from thinking, from carrying invisible weight no one sees. And the worst part? You've started calling it laziness. But what if the real problem is that your mind has been fighting a war you never realized you were in? Because exhaustion doesn't always look like burnout. Sometimes it looks like procrastination. You open your phone, just for a second. One video becomes 20. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. Again. Your goals sit quietly in the background of your life, watching you choose comfort you don't even enjoy anymore. You're not relaxing, you're escaping. There's a difference. You feel guilty resting, guilty working, guilty doing nothing. Your brain never turns off. Even when you're still, your thoughts are running marathons. And deep down, there's a voice whispering, "Why can everyone else do it, but not me?" So you try harder, push harder, judge yourself harder. And somehow, you feel even more stuck. Here's the truth no productivity video tells you. You are not avoiding effort. You are avoiding emotional overload. Every unfinished task, every comparison, every expectation you carry costs mental energy. And your brain? It isn't lazy, it's protective. When pressure becomes constant, the mind doesn't accelerate, it shuts down. Scrolling isn't weakness, it's anesthesia. Overthinking isn't ambition, it's survival mode. You didn't stop moving forward because you don't care. You stopped because somewhere along the way, your mind decided continuing felt unsafe. And safety always wins against motivation. Every time. The first shift happens quietly. You realize exhaustion isn't about how much you do, it's about how much you carry internally. A man works 12 hours building houses, comes home tired but peaceful. Another sits at a desk all day and feels completely drained. The difference? Decision fatigue, uncertainty, constant self-judgment. Second shift. You understand motivation doesn't disappear. It gets buried under unresolved pressure. Your brain keeps dozens of open tabs: who you should be, where you should be, why you're behind. And every open tab drains energy, not action. Thinking about action. Third shift. You stop asking, "How do I force myself?" and start asking, "What is stealing my mental energy?" Because discipline doesn't grow in chaos, it grows in clarity. And clarity feels strangely calm. For the first time you realize you didn't lose your drive, you lost your psychological space. Now comes the hard part. Because awareness creates a choice. Stay where it's familiar. Numb distractions, temporary comfort, low expectations that protect your ego. Or step into discomfort, where effort returns, where responsibility comes back, where excuses stop working. Your old identity whispers, "Rest more, start later, wait until you feel ready." But another voice appears, quieter, stronger. It says, "You're not tired of working. You're tired of avoiding who you could become." And suddenly, the battle isn't between work and rest. It's between fear and growth. Change doesn't arrive like lightning. It starts small. You wake up and don't check your phone immediately. Silence feels uncomfortable, but lighter. You finish one task, not perfectly, just completely. Your brain notices. Momentum begins. You walk outside more, breathe deeper, think slower. And something strange happens. Energy returns. Not because life became easier, but because your mind finally stopped fighting itself. Days stack. Small wins compound. You begin trusting yourself again. And confidence isn't loud. It's quiet consistency. You realize productivity was never about doing more. It was about carrying less mental weight. And now, you move differently. Not rushed, not desperate. Just focused. Alive. Present. You were never lazy. You were overloaded. You were never incapable. You were overwhelmed. Rest is not quitting. Slowing down is not failure. Healing your mind is not weakness. Listen carefully. You don't need a new personality. You need a quieter mind. You don't need more motivation. You need less internal noise. And the moment you stop fighting yourself is the moment your real power returns. Because discipline isn't force, it's alignment. And alignment feels like freedom. Tonight, when you sit alone with your thoughts, don't ask, why am I so lazy? Ask something different. Ask, what has my mind been carrying that I never allowed myself to put down? Because the life you want isn't waiting for a stronger version of you. It's waiting for a lighter one. And maybe tomorrow, you won't need motivation at all. Maybe you'll finally have energy.